Hello everybody, welcome back. I just played a run on Dooley and ended up getting a 10 win for all 6 chests, but did not want to post that one. So I'm going to try again and try to go for something different. The reason that I didn't want to post that one is because it was another dinosaur run that went almost as smoothly as the other run that I posted most recently. The one where it was called, I think, like bribing the RNG gods or something like that. Um, I basically started with I think it was a critical, or I guess deadly, crude tools, which makes it so that you have 20% extra crit chance on all your friends for some reason. Crude tools has nothing to do with friends, but deadly crude tools does. I like the idea of shielded Wallace, especially since they nerfed a lot of the bug idea. That said, the bugs are technically as... Actually, I think they're even better than they used to be at Diamond. Because these go from 7 to 6.5 down to 6 at Gold, and then I think they go down to 5.5 at Diamond, so they're actually a little bit faster at Diamond than they ever were. That said, you have to get all the bugs to Diamond to really make good use out of Green Wasp. I could see myself getting like a Plasma Grenade day 1 and this being okay, but honestly, I think I'll just take a Shielded Wallace. I'll go for some Friend Core shenanigans, maybe. Wallace got buffed a few patches ago, and now he's one of the strongest, or not strongest, but fastest things that Dooley even has available. Weirdly enough.
I'm Quixel, Master Merchant,
It's not like me to pass up a crate, but small and mediums almost always has some decent stuff for Dooley on day 1.
Okay,
I think I'll take Copper Ed.
something huge.
And we are gonna go to... Part of me wants to go here and just buff Wallace. Let's do that. Who knows, maybe we get Silk Scarf and then we can actually have a really weird, like, force field run. That'd be kind of fun. I'll skip through this. Don't really have much to say about this NPC. They're not very strong, and they never have been. The only reason you would ever really go here is if you had something that made you want to go Silk Scarf already. Not that Wallace does that by any means, but I mean, I got it, so. Could get a free small silver friend here.
Come on in.
But I think I'm more tempted to go here. I mean, this is an idea, right? Like, we have slows and poisons. Take out Copper Red or something. We don't have any tech, so this would actually be doing burn,
Do
but
you have to leave already?
I'm not completely sold on this snail. I'm really not completely sold on any of this stuff. I would have rather had like a faster small there, I think, really. Did get some poison. I got a poison skill. I could take that.
You picked that up.
I'll take toughness though. We'll lean into the shielded side of things today. I think. Just a little bit. Honestly, I think I might just play Copper Ed and go here. Buff all my shields.
Literally makes you a better person.
Okay, so we're definitely putting in the Wasp. 7 seconds or 5 seconds. Yeah, we don't want the 7-second one. I guess this would boost Micro Dave's speed, right? There's almost an argument to be made that the burn doesn't even really matter if I'm playing poison, right? So maybe I should just play it like this. Although the Wasp definitely should have been next to the snail.
Right.
Would have made its cooldown 6 seconds. That's okay. Pretty sure we just win against this anyway. Pretty sure the shield should outpace the damage that this guy's doing. Yo-yo, kinda hitting.
Well, I'll admit, that was
Alright,
impressive.
easy peasy. Doesn't have any way to speed up the weights, so it's just kind of banking on that being enough damage. And if you're running Shielded Wallace with 60 base shield, you're doing pretty well against pure damage setup. Alright, so obviously I'm looking for like maybe some chocolate bars, more friends would be good for this. You just basically can't go for weapons. The problem with this guy, Silk Scarf, is that if you are running... I'll just go for a small. At least it's a friend, right? If you're running a bunch of friends, right? And you're running Dooley, this feels like it's kind of too slow to pivot into like a friend core, and also you need a B1 B2 to make it anything good.
Welcome in, hon.
I think I'll go here and I'll look for maybe this. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm sold on the Silk Scarf. I think I'm just gonna take this and be happy with it.
I like the exercise.
And I don't think there's any way we're beating Ventriloquist. Covetous Thief would be nice to get some money or some crit, maybe. There's not much else I would really want from him. I think I'm gonna go to the Coconut Crab because of the skill. I know if I had kept the Scarf, I could have scaled it and then gotten Crusher Claw, but I would have to use all of my on-level upgrades on the Silk Scarf before selling anything, which kind of hurts my... Just a little bit too much early, that's all. Hopefully I can get Companion Core so I can boost Wallace's speed. Well, I do have a Satcom, so there's a possibility that we play Seashell, because you never know, I could get a bunch of aquatics. Well, here I definitely want to go to Regenerative Tincture, but I also need... So, like, that wouldn't be giving me money. It's good. Realistically here, it's either Chem Snail or Micro Dave, right? So, I don't think I need Dave. I think I'm just gonna play Chem Snail. I don't remember the last time I actually played Chem Snail on purpose, so... I did get Friend Core. I also got Shielded Core. Or Armored Core. This and shield items to the right gain 20 shield for the fight. I could play like... This probably doesn't stay, neither does this, right? But for now, I guess we put... Not you. Okay. And we could put like Armored Core here, and then just play super stall build. This would essentially have a 6-second cooldown and then a 5-second cooldown every other. So it'd be 6-second cooldown, 5-second cooldown, 6-second cooldown. Could probably go up twice. Don't really know if that's worth. Alternatively, I would put Wallace here and then put Companion Core here, right? If I did this though, then we have a real shot at playing something like Force Field on the left, eventually. Maybe trying to go for defense grid setup. I kind of like the idea of that, so I'm just gonna try for it. And I'm gonna go for the extract. I'm hoping we'd get a silver one at the very least, but that's fine. I guess these don't really matter positionally.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
There's almost even like an argument to put the seashell on the left just because it's a quick item so that the others can scale. Quicker than these, at least. Well, it is nice to see that the Wallace does actually get the first... Oh, I wasn't actually thinking about it, but I think it's actually a 5-second cooldown every time.
Next time,
Because
I'll show you what I learned.
of the 2 slows from Chem Snail now. So both of these go off at 5 seconds, basically. This goes off at like 5.1 or 5.2 seconds. But it essentially makes this a 5-second cooldown. I think this does well against everyone but Mac, pretty much. Maybe not another Dooley, honestly. I think a Dooley that's scaling weapons or fire could probably put me down. This is an interesting idea. It's aquatic, right? So there's a little bit more shield that happens if I put him forward. Although he is a 7-second cooldown, and Dooley's already really slow, so I think I'm going smalls here. Okay, this is a freeze bug for the green wasp angle. Slot that in right there. I might even do that now, actually. I think having him there is just a little bit better than having another shield item right now. Disruption should help me with the poison scaling, and I'm too bored of roll again unless I want to sell off all those other guys. This would have been really nice to have once I had a Silk Scarf. It would have made me want to play Silk Scarf. But I think I'll still do it. Have the slots open in my bag, free ones. Again, there's an argument to be made that I could have sold one of these so that I could have gotten at least the silver ones of the chocolate bars, but I'm not that worried about it. This is also a 6-second cooldown compared to 7-second wasp, so very interesting. These are all just gonna stay on a 5-second cooldown, all of them. It would be nice to have another poison item. Maybe I can find like a Yeti crab, but Yeti crab in right here. Copper red next to that, and then like I could put the blue beetle on the left of the chem snail. That way this would still be a 5-second cooldown. And green wasp would still have the charger, but the 2 poison guys would have a scaler. Nice. I'll take that. For sure I'll take that. I could buff my shields again.
Food is life.
Fuck it, we ball.
That's a
Alright, here I think maybe I upgrade Ed. I don't know. I mean, at least Ed gets a cooldown upgrade, right? He goes off faster. I don't think he buffs the poison at all. But I
Let's get those
do know. Oh, you know what? Yeah. They changed it so you could see. This just goes up. Oh, no, this goes up in cooldown also. It doesn't really matter, though, because of the charging thing. This gaining more shield doesn't feel as necessary to me with Armored Core, right? So I feel like we just go Wasp. It's just weird, right? Because this is still a 5-second cooldown no matter what right now. I guess if we find a different bug to put next to it, it's still... still a little better this way.
With no weapons? I can feel our
Okay,
energies
that's nice too. I could buy this and try to turn it into a force field, but I don't think that's that worth it. I'm gonna put these 2 guys in. Doesn't feel very strong, I'll be real, but... I guess I could put, like... Oddly enough, I could put this guy in the middle of these. But it goes off fastest. I think I still want the feedback loop of this charging the green wasp too, though. Maybe I just haste the chem snail. That way these go off on a 3-second cooldown the second. Burn Dooley? Oh. Interesting. I think he might win this simply because he has a cleanse, and I don't. For his poison damage. They did nerf Aiden pretty good, but... Actually, no. I'm doing way more poison damage than he is. It looks like the blue beetle actually stopped the granola bar from poisoning me too much that way. I'm actually quite surprised that this board is doing as well as it is right now. I'm gonna definitely need to find some kind of pivot. Like maybe a armadillo would be alright.
Take your time.
I'll go middle.
I'm pretty laid back.
Got a dinosaur. We still have that dinosaur in the bag? We do. I don't have any tools or anything though to make dinosaur worth running. We did get a silver Ed copy here, but he's not buffed by the guild stuff I've been doing. I guess I could like throw him in here next to the blue beetle so that it gets another extra little charge up there. I don't think we're playing these guys. This doesn't seem terrible though, right? It's a lot of shield. If anything, I can just stall crazy with this.
Hey, that's okay.
I think Brick Buddy is a little bit redundant.
Talking to you.
I would really love a force field. The problem is if I find it at silver here at Isla, I'd have to sell like my snail maybe. I could sell like this. No, because I'm still one short there. I'd have to sell this too. Right? I'm gonna go here and get a weapon. It's not a bad weapon, it's just a slow weapon that is at bronze, right? So we're probably not realistically playing that. You have a shield something, right? Anjo, maybe? Yeah. Oh, and a diamond scrap is pretty good too. Well, diamond smalls are just good on Dooley because you can transform them into diamond small brands, which are now better than they ever really were. I mean, it's generating a really large amount of shield this build. I'd be surprised if a weapons build was able to beat this super reliably unless they had a bunch of burn or poison. Ah, yes. For all of my weapons. I'll still take it. We could get force field still. Okay. I'll go JJ. I heard JJ likes selling force fields. Whoever told me that was wrong, obviously, though. You know, I don't think I've ever played that either. And therefore, it's interesting to me, just because of that fact. Alright. I guess crude tools wouldn't have been bad either, right? Because this is my only tech. If I see another crude tools, I'll actually consider taking that. Paralytic poison sounds on brand for me. And we don't get another shot. Don't really see what the value of going gumballs here would be because I guess these guys critting isn't terrible, right? But I'd have to spend all my money. I think I'm just gonna go to Curio.
Just a matter of finding it.
5 damage, 1 burn. one regen.
Now
Sure.
that's a bargain.
I didn't see any of the slow or poison stuff there, so
Warms
okay,
my
that's
rusty
one more
circuits
poison.
to see that find a home.
And I don't really need any of this other stuff, do I? Yeah. I mean, if I was gonna buy damage on this thing, I would probably have wanted to buy the night class over anything else.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Alright. That is a lot of damage. But I do think I apply enough poison early to compete with this. Because he has 60 poison, I only have 30 right now. My shield basically nullifies
Like my
the
crew
mantis
says
shrimp
at the
from
bar,
even existing.
Another
so-
round.
Gilded Wallace is pretty good. I mean, he's only at bronze, too. I think he gains the shield before he actually shields. So, like, these should be swapped. I'm pretty sure that this happens first before the shield. So this is basically a gold Wallace right now. That's what this is. It's not amazing, but if I were to upgrade this to silver, it would be a diamond Wallace. I don't need that. This is so irrelevant because if anyone has any shield, this just doesn't matter.
Size dilutes the brain.
I'll go
Mass
here,
is highly
sure.
Concentrated.
Had to be a bronze. This is good.
Tell everyone.
I'll
you
hold
got
on to
it
that.
here.
The difficulty here is that, like, if I wanted to play that, I think I would have to do something like this. I guess I could take this Ed out, put him over here, plop this guy back in. That seemed okay. I think this is technically a little bit more shielding, so this is okay. Where are the large vendors? Would have loved to see a Midsworth by now so I could sell off some of these mediums. You know, maybe I should have been going for weapons or shield items instead of weapons to look for force field. Oddly enough, I think I can beat Scoville here.
Feel the burn! The burn is life!
Not often I think I can beat Scoville with like a stall build, but normally you want a burst build to beat Scoville, I feel like. I did nerf my poison damage by taking out the other copper edge, but it's only like 3 every 6 seconds. I don't feel like it's really that much worse.
When I left the Infernal,
Yeah, he didn't even
Governor
touch my health
Voice
bar.
beat me up just like this.
I'd love to see a Kev. Kev would be kind of my favorite vendor right now for silver item. That's pretty good. But where does he fit? He doesn't really fit, does he? You'd have to do like that. 5 seconds, 4 friends go, basically. 3 friends, actually. This still takes 6 seconds. So does this, so... This is like a 7-second cooldown. Haste my friends for 2 seconds. Taking out a lot of shield by doing that, though. I almost feel like since he's getting the haste that should just be over here. Charging the blue beetle an extra second, I don't think is as important as getting the shield if I want to keep in
The Bazaar's a crazy
Robot.
place, right?
Okay, new plan. Alright,
Now,
I haven't really played around with Armadillo enough to know how good he is, really.
happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
I think I'm gonna buy that too. Okay, so Copper Ed was here. This is still so much better than the Green Wasp. These are both freeze 1 every 6, but this is slow 2 every 5, so this is still better for the speed of the Wasp, I think, than anything else. There's still an argument to be made that I could, like, do this, but I think I want to get this guy up to gold at least before I do that. This could be good too. I think Armadillo's a little faster though. Maybe even a lot faster. No, I'm probably keeping both of these. I like to keep the stuff that I'm keeping on the right-hand side and the stuff that probably is going to go on the left-hand side. That's just how I play it. I'm curious to know how everyone else plays because most of the different creators that I've watched for this game do it
Go
differently.
ahead.
They put all of their
Underestimate
stuff that they want to keep on the
Makes
left
this
and then
more
the stuff
fun.
that they want to sell on the right. It's just what makes sense to my brain to put the stuff that I'm getting rid of on the left. Closer to the stash when I open it up. That is very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Piranha play like this. I mean, he's scaling. Give him that. I don't really know how I'm supposed to beat this, truthfully.
You've got talent.
Oh
You
wow.
should put it toward noble
That's actually really surprising. He didn't crit at all on that last cast. At 150, how the hell did he not crit more? Or maybe the crit damage just wasn't as much as I was expecting it to be. I do feel like I'm missing a lot of the strength of this build by not having keys in it. That fight might have felt really different had I just had Breeze in there. So there's a part of me that wants to just do this. I think I will do that too because this really denies burn any value. Alright, so for Sterling, I could go with a Satcom. Could speed up the armored core. I could increase the target for freeze on both of these two guys. I think this just lowers the cooldown of Armadillo. Might buff the damage too, I'm not sure.
Sylvia and I. Oh,
One thing's
the
clear, I'm
love
pretty sure I
too
do
big
take an
for the
upgrade here.
silver screen.
I like this guy because he charges over coolant. Armadillo gets 50 damage and a second. This guy gets a second and 10 shield. I think I'll just take the core. The core seems important on this build. I would love to replace these three with a force field though. I get that one skill. This guy doesn't scale, right? I don't think he does. I'm just not sure that I can actually win with only these bugs. The snail was doing a lot, and I do mean a lot of heavy lifting for my poison output. It was pretty much my whole engine. Now I have to wait the full like 6 seconds every time to get these bugs to go off. It's definitely much slower damage output without the snail. What the fuck? Okay, I did not get this node when I played the previous run. Is that really Dooley's only... Okay, level 7 option, but... I could have sworn everyone else at level 7 gets... an actual upgrade option, right? Well, I have a diamond armored core. This is so weird. I mean... Right? It's so weird.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
I don't like any of these options at all. I don't know, that'd be the slowest scaling hydraulic press known to man. And these nodes suck. Where's my pole? Where's my Kev? Not using these. Not using you. You guys still have potential. Good. Slot these back in again. Right? This would be a lot more poison. Basically going back to what I was doing before. I could even put this over here just to get even more shield. I'm gonna go shield item here for the first time. You use an adjacent item, charge this a second. I don't think I'm doing that.
My fight isn't with
I do feel like I'm starting to fall off without a clear plan. Got a katana. Ooh. I crit katana with a burn build, burn scaling build. Very good. I think I kept the freeze in, but I'm pretty sure he just beats me out. He's gonna start burning me for a bajillion burn pretty soon. I guess the actual lifesteal amount that he's doing is not increasing.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo.
I'm very surprised that this is doing as well as it is. No one's really running poison right now, so shields actually do feel pretty strong. I guess that's what it is, right? Because only Mac is really running poison right now. Silver Spider. If I could get this up to gold, it could rival Chem Snail for charge potential on Wasp, but I'd also need a Firebug, which means I would probably also need a haste item. I'd have to like get this to spit out a Zorcid or something. Or I could just go haste item. I'm not gonna do that.
You can't. You're a
That
smart
is
one for your
wonderful.
size.
Wonderful. Love that.
I think that suits you.
There might even be a hidden... I don't think I'm playing Armadillo. I think there might even be a hidden Frost Hammer angle in here. Wait. They changed Sterling today? I'm playing this on Wednesday. I think it's the 9th. And I sworn I went to Sterling already, right? Maybe I didn't go to Sterling and I'm just misremembering, but I think I upgraded my core at Sterling.
Have you
I think I'm gonna
seen
use
Bazaar?
Sterling to
It should be.
upgrade my coolant, and then maybe we can build into freeze a little bit heavier somehow. I know nitrogen hammer is pretty good right now. I'm not sure if I'm keeping those bugs, but I wonder if this is a build that can Corsair. Kinda doubt it, but have a coolant. Very, very rare that I even consider clicking Corsair. I'm gonna do it. It's very rare that I ever even think to do this.
On my shoulder.
We just built, or beat a burn katana build. With lifesteal nonetheless, so... What's a burn katana build that, you know, doesn't have scaling burn to us right now? I mean, fucking... Wallace is shielding for almost 1,000 shield whenever it goes off. This has to be bugged somehow. 60? Feels like it's giving me 100 every time it goes off. Oh! Now I have to go force field, right? Guys, when was the last time you got Fiery Rebirth? It had to be a season or two ago, right? There's no shot anyone's getting Fiery Rebirth like that these days.
I sell freezing
Holy.
units. Did you get that?
I did get that. I'm gonna reroll. First time you use a large item each fight, freeze an item for 3 seconds. Does sound pretty good. First time you slow. I do have slow here and here, so I could get rid of Chem Snail later and still be good. Problem is, if I get rid of Chem Snail, I'm probably getting rid of Green Wasp also, and then maybe I'll keep Green Wasp and put in a Nitrogen Hammer. And I still have the slow from Duct Tape. I think I'll take Creeping Chill.
Battle or something.
This doesn't sell Nitrogen Hammer, right? Because it's a charge item, not a slower haste.
I'm so fast.
I'll still go
I need
here.
your future. No, I found some accelerating speed.
That is an item I have. I'm good on that. Tech items. I don't think Nitrogen Hammer is a tech item. A duel.
Only one
Wow.
thing breaks
Okay.
my cool.
Give me some freeze stuff, man.
You.
Imagine an icy Nitrogen Hammer. I don't even know what that does. Probably double freeze duration, right? Alright, 160 to should be 220, right? Okay, it's working as intended. I think I'm just looking at the shielded Wallace and thinking that's a lot of shield, because it actually is getting them. This is going to be a long fight. Get your popcorn out. There was some way to like increase the poison on my stuff whenever I froze without having a Denny crab. That would be what I was doing right now.
Still just a
The best thing I could get really is a second green wasp and then a Yeti crab for this slot instead of the Snail. That is another item. I need to find this Nitrogen Hammer ASAP. This is gonna be like a money tree pig that has a million meal and already has obsidian or something. It's 28-hour fitness, let's be real. Oh, no. Drum. I think I lose to drum pretty hard. Maybe not with the freeze I have, though. He doesn't have any burn, and he's got the infinite between the yo-yo and the snowmobile. What's this gonna do? Deal damage equal to this item's value, shield equal to this item's value. Ugh, I hate this bug so much. I'm just gonna let paralytic poison be the thing that's highlighted. I'm so surprised this build is working as well as it is. I just beat a drum. Freeze seems to be really good for lockdown right now. Shield is definitely part of the meta that people are not considering either, which is fun. What am I gonna do with that, huh? Hey, it's the guy! I mean, that's brutal though to put it here, right? I don't know. I don't know about this Yeti crab business. 4 poison? Yeah, I just this slotted in. This is still going off faster, right? I don't know. Maybe Green Wasp is 2 slows here, 2 freezes here. This is essentially like a second cooldown on its second cast. It does go off much faster, but if I take this away, then it's only a 4-second cooldown on its second cast. Which makes me want to put this back in and either Icicle or Word Freezer. Alright, let's see if we can find a Nitrogen Hammer and solve all our problems.
Don't care. Try Barcoon. He needs to get his nose up or something.
This could be any number of freeze items that I'm looking for. Don't think we're playing you. You're useless. This could be transformed. Got a tech item.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
Hey, not the one I was looking for.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
If I go crude tools, I could reduce this down to 4 seconds. That's I'd have to take out a freeze item for it, though. This guy's skill would be amazing for me. The question is, do I beat while he has 100 regen? Probably with the poison scaling, right? Oh yeah. Second cast, these guys are doing like almost 50 poison apiece. Fortunately, he has the counter to me, which is a lot of poison. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. 1 Yeti Crab and solve all your problems. I probably don't even need the duct tape anymore. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm still getting Creeping Chill off of duct tape. Right, this guy is no more. This guy is no more. Never was anything. This we have to keep an eye on. Hole. And at this point, how exciting even is a force field? I guess we have Fiery Rebirth, so eventually the force field could be pretty good.
Little sentients love shops, so I opened one.
Okay, well, that complicates my mind.
Gold becomes goods, then returns to the like clouds.
Because it would be like this, right? Maybe this. Just go full-on freeze on the left. I guess maybe I could put in Green Wasp. Give up on the burn cleansing and just put in these guys. Oh man, that's another Sterling. So Sterling definitely, ooh,
You're busy.
Sterling definitely is showing up more than once now. Okay, I have way too much freeze not to at least try this once, right? Force field, you're cool and all, but honestly, the fact that that freezes for 5 seconds, I don't even really care that I'm missing out on extra freezes over the course of the fight. This looks so funny to me.
My people believe in peace.
I mean, I got a diamond coolant. I might as well use it, right? Seems like a pretty standard setup for Pig these days. Just shielding like absolutely crazy. He doesn't have any heals though. The fact that I took the poison again here is going to win me this. I definitely would have had a stronger build if I kept the Isophoric in over the Icicle, but I mean, I denied him 5 seconds on one item to start. He only has 4 items that do anything, so. Man, this is working really well. It's shocking how well this is working. Wow, I could actually. Okay, that's good. That's a good place to sell that. Okay, poison, right? So I could put this over here, this over here. Actually, probably even just drop that, right? Fuck a force field. We've seen those a million times, right? We're putting poisonous on the armored core, and we're scaling this Yeti crab. This is gonna go hard. Watch, it's gonna give me another Yeti crab here. It's gonna be another Yeti crab. Here it comes. A Yeti crab. Now we're gonna get obsidian on the green wasp. You know, I don't think this is a build that can beat Boulder Trap. I'm gonna go Caltrops Trap here. I think eventually I just have enough shield to outdo this. God, I hate this bug. It's so annoying. At least there's always colors. Holy shit. Well, good thing I had Fiery Rebirth. Shit. Maybe I should have gone Boulder Trap. God damn. That was, interesting. Why is there that little node there if we just still have to click on Temple Ball right afterwards? I don't get it. Okay, so now we have 2 diamonds to transform at smalls. I think we're done with that. Definitely want to put Grit on the core. We'll keep... Jesus! You don't even have any weapons to charge for this guy. I guess if we get the obsidian thing out of this, right, we could just put it on the wasp like I was saying, and then this would be useful. Oh, I just realized that Copper Red is in the wrong spot. Oh no, he's not, because of the core. Never mind. One moment. It only seems to be really happening within a fight that the things are staying like that. When you poison, charge this a second. Interesting. This actually could work with this build. I don't know. I'd have to drop one of the other freezes, which is my scaling. think I'd rather have the scaling. Come on, Obsidian. Oh. It's okay. When you freeze, poison, or burn, your items gain poison. So I could take out Yeti Crab. Take out duct tape, take out Yeti Crab. And use an adjacent relic. Charge this a second. Don't have any of those. I mean, this is just one poison less. I could put Fiery on the Wasp. I think I will go with... Freeze Skills is so tempting, but I don't have the Obsidian, so I think I'm gonna go Burn.
This before your enemy does.
You could get, like, first time you burn, freeze, right? Ooh. Whenever you poison, your burn items gain a burn. Whenever you burn, poison items get a burn. Fiery and Wasp. Actually, I have a reason to sell this Cinders now. Alright, send it.
I should warn you.
I don't want to get rid of the duct tape mainly because I'm getting a freeze out of it. But what is it? The net skill right here. Oh, I was trying not to hover over anything. He's got a healing drum, but we're staying on top. The amount of freezes we're outputting.
I guess motivation is
And I love this build! I love this build! Freeze, poison. No one's even been able to kill my first life yet, except for the Caltrops trap. The Caltrops trap kicked my ass. Let's do the fun thing. Yeah. This could be a
You say
nitrogen hammer, but I think we're past that at this point.
misremember.
We're definitely not playing that.
I would never debase my
Alright.
haggling.
Got rid of our spider earlier.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
That's another freeze item, technically. 6-second cooldown, freeze an item with 5 seconds or less. Or just freeze an item whenever you use the core or another ray charges a second. This is a 6-second cooldown too. 1 second, 1 second. Yeah, I think I like this better. This ends up being faster than the other one because of the core going off a second time. So much faster than 5 on the second cast. We'll go Vulcans here.
Resisting.
I could get first few times you shield freeze. That would be really good. The only pitfall of this build right now is that it takes a second to start scaling up. Oh Lord, he's shielding. Oh Lord, he's shielding.
Resisting.
1000 damage ice pick, by the way. Watch, is gonna give me the icicle. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Sheesh. What in the hell? No way. No way with toxic armored core we get that. With Yeti Crab on the board. That is nuts. I think we just relax here. Could get a beetle upgrade here.
Warful.
Or a wasp. 5.5-second wasp. Never before seen. We're going loot. Why is it always medkit? Fuck you. Alright, come on. Be another drum pig, I dare you.
You to steal.
Oh my god, it actually is maybe a drum. No way it actually is, but this is a scarier drum. This is a much scarier drum. Simply because of the poison. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's much scarier. Oh, there's too much poison.
Feelings, right?
Yeah, that's... These are very strong next to each other. Obsidian sponsored apparel and... Can you get off my screen? Toxic wrist warrior. I mean, obviously he has the toxic fang too, but I think this was doing a lot more poison for him, if I had to guess. Yeah. 4,000 damage out of that, 4,000 damage out of that. Yeah. Very strong setup for sure. I'm not playing that. I think I'll just go for some more health here. I know I could have just made money there, but realistically, what am I even trying to do with that money at this point?
As a GSM and master,
I'll go here anyway,
I
though.
can,
What else am I doing on that node?
Oh, Smurf is gonna yell at me.
Some haste would go a long way here. I could... He has keen eye, right? So that's items gain, right? I think Volcus is just the right answer, though.
Professional.
If I find another Sterling, I'm definitely buffing up the Yeti crab.
It's so cold.
'Cause this isn't even really that much poison for late game. And now it might be a lot of poison.
Ah, yes, I have the truth you seek.
Woo!
Now, which truth were you seeking?
Love that. Give me some extra health. And a level. Oh, we get to upgrade the Yeti crab.
Feel the difference? That's some masking craft.
Alright. Send it.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Juggler with no large items. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. That's it. Come on now. Come on. Please. Fight back. Yes.
Defeat does
Uh-huh.
not defeat me.
Stopwatch! 175 poison. Green wasp. Cannot stop me, sir. Well, first fiery rebirth in like 2 seasons. We made that shit work. Very fun build. Lots of little pivots there. Much more interesting to watch than the dinosaurs, for sure. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a lot of fun. Let's open up 10 chests. Really surprised at how well the Breeze plus shield angle is currently working. Unless you run into a toxic drum or something, I guess. Alright, that's about it. See you.